Listen, I've tried to say this intro 752 times, and I finally said it without stuttering. And then I looked down and noticed I had lipstick on my teeth. But I am really excited for today's video because I am so in love with this look. And it was with the new palette from DeDe Signature. It is the Fearless Holiday palette. And I'm excited to show you both looks that I created, the swatches, and share my thoughts, not only on the palette, but this lipstick. It's so freaking beautiful. But if that sounds like fun, then guess what? You're in the right place because I'm about to get started. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather and I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Especially because I have a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm getting ready to film my eyeshadow palette collection and declutter video and my 2024 favorites, and I'm really excited for those. But I'm really excited for this right now. So she actually said she's on a little break right now and she will be back on January 1st. I guess she's like, or January 2nd. She's on a break for the holidays and stuff. But this palette did sell out, but it is coming back as a pre-order. So if you guys are interested, I do have an affiliate code and it is AOML and it will save you 10% off of your order. But this palette is freaking gorgeous. It's like perfect for like fall, Halloween, and Christmas. It has every color you could need, and I really love her updated matte formula. The shimmers are really beautiful so far. I mean, I've only used the palette once, but you guys will hear my thoughts at the end of the video. So this palette does retail for $45 US. It's like $44.99. So I'm rounding up. That's $45. But I think it's so beautiful, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the swatches because I think they're gorgeous. But that is it. Those are all the details that I have at this very moment. If I hear anything else between now and the time that I post this, I will pop it up on the screen. But I'm really excited to show you guys how I created this look. I think it turned out so good, and I'm excited to tell you about the lipstick, which will happen right now. I am feeling so very festive right now. I love the earrings with the jolly shirt, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this lipstick really quick. It's one of the new ones from Unearthly. This packaging, like you could knock somebody out with it, is very luxe, very beautiful. It's also magnetic, but this is the only one I've tried out of all of them so far. I did pick this up on my own, but this is like the perfect red lipstick. I am so excited about it. And it's like that blue tone red. So I think this is going to be perfect. I'm super excited. And I finally got in the other pieces of Just a Taste collection. And this highlighter, I messed it up, but you can kind of see like the blood splatter. It's so freaking cool. And it's like the perfect highlight for the look that I plan on doing. But the reason I'm showing you like the cheek products is because I actually used two highlighters. This was over there laying on my desk, and I didn't think I had a red highlighter until after I had already used these two shades from the Lunar Beauty Moonshroom. I love this as well. And then I saw this one and I was like, wait. So I did add, I layered, but this is a really nice, like, thin formula. It's not, like, glittery or anything like that. It's kind of hard to see in a swatch, but because it's, like, a pinkish red, but the palms of my hands are always so red. And for blush, I used the SINGE Beauty Evocative Silk Blush, and I used the shade Timid Tomato. It all ties together so good. And hopefully it will tie together really good for the look as well. Might as well tell you, I used the Bad Blood lip liner from Unearthly Cosmetics. But I am so excited to dig into this palette. I'm so happy that she updated the packaging. It feels a lot better than the other ones did, and I like that the lid goes all the way back. That's like a little nitpicky thing, but I'm gonna do full-on Christmas with this palette today, and I'm excited. I'm ready. So I'm gonna pat out my concealer on my lid because it is creased. And I'm going to start this out using an E27 from Sigma, and I want to go into the shade Forest Hues, but I'm thinking maybe I should use a different brush. I'll use the E03 from SINGE, and first I'm going to do Soft Phase, and I'm going to do it throughout the whole crease, but I'm excited to dig into this palette because I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, and I do really enjoy the DeDe signature formula, especially since she's upgraded her matte formula. I think they're fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this down here as well. If anything, it'll help brighten under my eyes. It is late. Listen, Vegas was only a 3-hour time difference, but it messed me up so bad. I'm like getting up at 1 o'clock. I don't do that like ever. I'm a 9 a.m. always, sometimes 8, but usually between 9 and 9:30. And I don't know what's going on with me, but I hate it. So I'm going into Forest Hues on that Sigma brush, and I want to pat this here in the inner corner. I'm really excited for this palette and this look, but I gotta try to get to bed at a decent time tonight. I can't keep doing that because I'll be up like till 3 a.m. filming. But tomorrow I'm getting my windshield replaced, and you know how they give you that window? They'll be here before, I mean between 9 and 6, like that's the whole day. So I'm gonna have to get up like at 8 o'clock. Actually, I think it was between 8 and 6, which sucks. Okay, now I'm just gonna use this brush to blend it out. This is the Singe Beauty E03, and I picked up a little bit more of that shade Soft Phase. I wanted to lighten it a little since it is an inner corner shade, and I'll work on like building it up and stuff in just a minute. I just want to get everything laid down. Actually, why don't we go ahead and do the green on the bottom as well? I'm not going to take it all the way in because I don't want to like enhance my dark circles if I can help it. I'm a little late filming today because I had to stop and go feed the deers. We have deers that come, and Amanda is like so extra. Like she feeds a lot of the animals and stuff. Like we have a bunch of raccoons that come here, and we love them, but they never get into our garbage. Like I've left bags sitting outside because I forgot to put it in the can, and they will not touch them because we feed them. And she makes like, she feeds them cat food, but gives them like bananas and like apples and a bunch of fruit, and they love it so much. It's so cute. But they are like not coming as much because it's winter time right now. So now we're feeding the deer, and we've been feeding them corn, and they love the apples so much. But we have like a family that come here. The other day we had like 8 of them. If I can remember, I'll ask Amanda for that video so I can show it to you guys. I'll just pop it up on the screen, but it's so cute. They're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Enough about the deers. Okay, so now I want to do some red, but I'm nervous because these swatched like a dream, which means they are pigmented. So I'm just gonna lay some more of this white down because these are real pigmented. But I want to go into the shade here called Holiday Flavor. Love that. Just trying to be a little careful and not put down too much too fast. This reminds me of the Grinch though. I can't wait to get the one from Cosmic Brushes too. I don't know when that thing's coming. Okay, now that I got that laid down, I'm going to work on blending it out. And I'm just going to use, I got a hair on my nose. I hate that. But I'm using another Singe Beauty E03. Actually, I'm going to use the one I used with that lighter shade. And use that light shade to blend out the edges of this. I took the wrong color. First I almost picked up the green. And I was like, no, not the green. And then I went into the deep red. But now I'm just using the E03 with some of the red on it. I'm just being really careful so that I don't add too much too fast. But I do want to take this up some. I might use this for inner corner because I haven't gotten to use it yet. It's the DeDe Signature Chromebook, and this is so freaking gorgeous. And I'm excited to have it. I think it's so beautiful. There's some gorgeous shades in here. This honeydew shade would be really pretty with this palette. Okay. I think it looks good like that for now. I'm going to use, where are you? The E04 from Singe. And go into some more of that red and just steepen up this lower lash line. But I forgot to tell you, and I cannot believe I forgot to tell you, but I got a message from Bella Beauty Bar, and they said that I was one of their top affiliates of the month of November, which is so shocking because I do have like a smaller channel. You know, I haven't been here very long, but it blew my mind. Oh my God, it's such a dream come true. And I just wanted to say, I'm going to turn my phone down, but I just wanted to say thank you because, I mean, obviously that would not be possible without you guys, and I appreciate it so much. It's so exciting. So thank you so much. I'm hoping eventually they will put me on their PR list because you guys know Bella Beauty Bar is one of my top favorite brands. They might even be my favorite brand. It's hard to decide, to be honest, because there's a lot of good ones, but they're definitely top. Oh, they're so good. I would love to get PR from them, but either way, I just wanted to say thank you. You guys are fantastic. And I'm so lucky to have you. That was an email from Ulta. I've been trying to get a hold of them because they forgot stuff in my order twice, which is crazy. But I'm just building this red up with the E04. But I've had this on for a good 30 minutes now, and I'm happy to say this red is not making my eye water. And reds do sometimes, so I'm really excited about it now. But now I want to deepen this up. You know how I am, but I want to go in with Fireplace. I'm hoping this will make it more red because this looks a little pink. And I want a true red, so we're going to try this. And I'm just using that E04 still. No, I'm going to switch over to this one from Glamlight. I love this little shader brush. I should have bought more before they sold them out. I think they're sold out. But it's one of my favorite brushes to use, especially in the outer corner. And I'm just building that up. I love this so far. It's going to be the shimmers that really bring it together, though, I feel like. Hopefully, but I think it's beautiful. I still don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow's look, but I am really drawn to this row, but instead of this brown, use this brown. And the shade on the lid would be so delicious, and then that in the inner corner would be really pretty. But I did use the green in this look, and sometimes I don't know, like, if I use it in the inner corner, would it be too much to do a second look with it in the outer corner, or would you guys rather me like try to use more shades? Let me know your thoughts down below, because I always go back and forth on that. And sometimes there's looks that I really want to do in the video, but I don't, because I don't want to, like, you know, make you guys feel like I've done the looks were too similar or something. I don't know, guys. It still looks kind of pink to me. But you'll have to let me know what you think down below. I switched over to the E06 from SINGE, and I just picked up more of that deep red, and I'm going to keep building it up. Like, do you see how well this layers? I just love shades like that. They make me so happy. Ooh, I almost messed up. I almost put red in the inner corner. I need to get back on schedule so I can, you know, do this without screwing it up. I'm just bringing that that green up and over, and I mixed these two shades to do that. I wanted it to be more blown out than what it was, and then like focus most of that color right there. Where's the other green? I mean the other brush. See, I don't even know how to speak, guys. Oh, I'm just, all I keep thinking about is this red lipstick. It's so beautiful. I did the same like mixing situation for right there. I'm gonna tap some of that like nude color in the very inner corner, and then use this green to try to like blend it a little better. I think that is beautiful. Now I want to move on to deepen this up. So I'm using the E02, and I'm going into Cacao. I need to look up what that word means, because I have a lip gloss from a Juvia's Place called that too. But I'm just building this up out here. That's a really good deep brown. Then I'm going to use this brush with a little bit of that deeper red, and I want to blend this deep brown out. That's like really pigmented. Still blends very nicely though. Then I'm going to use this brush, the E04, go back into the brown, and you guessed it, do the same thing down here. They are sending me another lip balm. I'm so excited. I will say, once I like wrote them, they got back to me really, really fast. But I forgot to write them like before I left to go to Vegas. So I was a little afraid that they wouldn't even do it because it's an older order. I accidentally made that too pointy, so I gotta fix that with the shade Fireplace. Let's do the holiday flavor. I almost said holiday fear. I mean, that probably should be a thing too. Depends on your holiday plans and your family. We usually spend it with Amanda's kids. At least we have, you know, since we've been together. But this year we're going to my mom's house, and I'm gonna help my mom cook turkey. I'm gonna help my mom cook the turkey because I make the best turkey, but she thinks she makes the best turkey. I put mine in a bag and then like take it out to roast the last like 45 minutes so it browns. But in my opinion, turkeys are way better in the bag. They're juicier. They take half the time to cook. Like, why would you not put it in the bag? Mom thinks that when you put it in the bag, you don't baste it. And I can't make her explain. I mean, I can't make her understand that when you put it in the bag, it kind of pressure cooks and bastes it the whole time. So, personally, I think it's better in the bag. But we already got into an argument over it on the phone. I'm like, I don't... We argue about stupid stuff. It's hilarious. But I'm excited that I get to spend Christmas with my family this year. It makes it hard with YouTube though, because I don't like missing uploads. So like when I do stuff like that, I have to pre-film and like prepare. And where I just went to Vegas, I'm like already behind. I mean, these are all first world problems, 100%. I feel like now that I think about it, I'm like, should you complain? But it doesn't make it difficult because I love you guys and I don't like missing uploads if I can help it. But you're going to have to let me know down below, what are your Christmas plans? I'm excited. So like 4 days before Christmas is my 3-year anniversary for being sober. I'm using the Bella Beauty Bar primer, but I'm excited about that too. I mean, how could I not be? But I'm also like, when people, I don't know, I wish it would have never happened at all. But at the same time, I do know, like, sometimes it's really hard to get sober and stay sober because life's hard sometimes. And I know it's a big deal to be sober for 3 years. I mean, honestly, I've been struggling with addiction since 2011, 2012. I can't even remember the year, so it's probably both. But this is the longest I've been sober since I became an addict. So I'm glad. I'm grateful. And Amanda always makes a big deal out of it, which is so thoughtful and sweet. And one of the reasons that I love her so freaking much. But the question is, I was thinking of doing festive because it's red. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's so like wet and juicy looking. But I was thinking this could be really cool and different because this is the shade Chai Latte, which I had those at the Creators and Friends event and they were so good. See, like, you could totally do the obvious and I think those would be beautiful. But I think that might add a little twist. And I like a twist. So, you know, it's just makeup. It washes off. And if I don't like it, I'll wipe it off and put the other color on there. So it's not that big of a deal. So that's what I'm going to go into. The shade Moody Autumn. And the shade is so beautiful. It's a duo, I'm pretty sure. I might use some of the red to like bridge that shade right there. I mean, this is a totally different green as well. I need to use the brush. I don't know why my camera is getting dark when I like lean in. I don't know what is causing that, but I noticed it when I was editing today. Okay, that might be cool. Now we're going to do a little bit of that red. The shade Festive, we're going to do that out here. And try to help this shade like blend better into this crease out here. Let's hope I don't regret my decision. Then I'll take some more of that green and tap it over that. That shade is so pretty. I don't know yet, guys. Mistakes may have been made, but like I said, if I don't like it, I'll take it off. I don't know. I don't think I like it. So I may just like go over it with the red. We'll see if it'll like cover it up. But let me know what you think of it down below. I wish you guys were here right now to tell me your thoughts. That would be so helpful. But I'm just using that beautiful chai latte shade. I want one. Those were so good. I drank like 3 of them back to back. It was my first time ever trying. I need my old trusty Singe Beauty E01. This little tapered brush. I swear it picks up shimmers so well. Like so well. But I need a little more like down here. Add a little into the inner corner, but I'm definitely going to use something to lighten that up. Because it's a little too pigmented for an inner corner on my very pale skin. But I don't know. I kind of do like the green now that I got the gold. I wish I could see it on camera without like the camera being in the way. It's like a little peak, a little pop. It's really cool. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. See how you gotta trust the process? I mean, you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? It looks like shit, but I actually really like it. I think it's really cute. So the last part, I'm going into the red shade first, and I'm doing that on another one of these brushes. It is the E04, and I'm just blending over that matte shade. I want to add some more of this red. That's a gorgeous red. This would be such a pretty Christmas look. You could shop your stash if you don't have the palette. I mean, you could order the palette, but I don't know if it would be here by Christmas. Maybe. Christmas came so fast. We didn't even put our Christmas tree up because I was gone and, you know, we had all that crap going on. And Amanda was like, maybe we should just skip it this year and we'll just decorate a little, which she has been doing because she's awesome. But we're just going to not put the tree up this year and just put like our gingerbread stuff out. And it still looks really cute. We got some lights up downstairs around our windows. I love our living room windows. They're floor to ceiling windows, and I never even thought about getting them before, but they came at the house and they are so freaking stunning. I wish more of my family could come to my house, but they all live like towards like Cleveland, so it's like a drive for them, and my mom's only been here once, which kind of sucks, but her car isn't reliable right now, so she's the only, well, my brother came once too, but those are the only people that's in my family that's been to my house, and I wish they could see it and, you know, like get to see where I live. I love this place. I love our town and everything, but I am rambling. All in all, though, I think this turned out really freaking good, and I love it, but I'm going to go finish it all off camera and show you guys the finished look. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, though. I am back with the finished look, and I think it looks so delicious. I cannot think of a better word. I love it so freaking much. So the only thing I haven't done is the inner corner highlight, because I wanted to show you guys the look without it. And I decided I'm going in with this palette for sure. I was thinking about doing highlighter, but then I swatched this shade. It is called the Almond Latte, and it's green but has like this red flip to it. It's literally the perfect shade ever. This is going to be such a good shade, I mean palette, for like inner corner highlights and stuff. So I'm just using another one of these tapered brushes from Singe Beauty. It is the E01, and I just want to get this hair off my face. I had to trim like pieces of my bangs because they were like a little too long, and I feel like that's perfect. This would have been pretty on the lid instead of that like champagne shade, which I love that too, but this kind of helps like tie those two colors together. which I think is really cool. I'm going to do some down here as well. And that is the look. I am so in love with this. I truly had so much freaking fun with this palette. I think, like, I haven't tried the ones from the Makeup on Your Radar collection just yet. I have played with one of them, but out of the ones I've tried, I think this is their best palette yet. And I have the restock of the revamped Christmas and fall palette. I really want to bring those into some type of a video as well, but this is freaking amazing. I love the new packaging and everything, but I cannot wait to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Honestly, I have no clue. I love those two shades together. Oh, they're so pretty. It's going to be like really hard to decide, but I'll figure it out. So for lashes, I used the Bright Lashes in the style Au Naturel. Love that. And for liner, I used the one from House Labs. This is in the shade Chartreuse, and it ties in with that green like so perfectly. I want to do like so many videos now and just show off this look. It's so freaking gorgeous. I feel very, very festive. I mean, you see the shirt. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back for look number 2, and I wanted to talk about the cheeks because I love this so much. So I actually used 4 products for this look. I used 2 Danessa Myricks blushes. I went over the cheek with the shade Bellini, which is beautiful. And then I like did some blush draping back here with the shade Jubilee. This is my newest one and my first time using it, and I'm super excited. So then I went over that with 2 highlight palettes. So first I started with the California Fresh highlight palette from Glamlight, and I used the shade Chillin' Out, but I wanted it to be a little more orange, so I went into the Adept Duality and went over it a little bit with the shade Orange Peel, and oh, I think it looks so delicious, and I'm so excited. But I just wanted to let you guys know because there's going to be like 4 highlighters in my description box, and I am aware it's a bit excessive, but I really love the way that it turned out. So I actually have to try to hurry and film this look because I have safe light coming out to my house because my windshield is cracked. I was driving behind a truck and a rock fell off of the back of it and hit the windshield and cracked it all the way across. I'm telling you, we don't have very good luck with our car. But I'm going to start out with Soft Phase, and I'm just going to run this all the way throughout the crease. But it forced me to get up at 8 o'clock this morning, so I will be able to get more stuff done and hopefully get back on schedules with sleeping and stuff. And I'm excited about that. However, I am not excited about the fact that I spent 2 hours this morning editing my 2024 favorites video and went to save it and it did not save, so I have to redo the whole thing, which really sucks, but I really loved it. And I think you guys will like the video too. I mentioned some really good products in there. I can't wait to do like my 2024 eyeshadow palette ranking though. I do want to wait till it's closer to the end of December. That way I know for a fact that no new releases are coming out before I film that video, because I don't want it to be too early, you know? Okay, so now I want to go into this shade here called Pumpkin Patch. I want to create the look, the first look I saw when I saw this palette online. Ooh, you guys know I'm a sucker for orange. So this whole look is giving for me right now. But I'm excited. I'm just going to take this like, you know, how I typically do, up this far for now. And then I'll use that, what is it, E03 to kind of go over it. And then I'll re-intensify it later. But it just helps make it easier to blend. I'm going to go ahead and do the orange down low as also. So next, I want to use the shade Unusual, and I'm going to do that on my Glam Light shading brush. And I just want to place this out here. And like, I have to be careful not to let these two touch, because as you probably already know, they will muddy up. But I'm excited about this color combo. It reminds me of one of those palettes, or they call the Escape Pod palettes from Kaleidos. I never had the opportunity to pick them up, but I desperately wanted to. I'm sorry, I have to leave my phone turned on because I'm waiting for them to call me and let me know when they're going to be here. I'm going to switch over to this small shading brush. It's the E04, and I'm going to do the same thing down here. I've always wanted to do a combo like this, and I hope that it turns out. I'm just going to clean off this large blending brush from Singe and blend it out. My Singe palette is on its way to me, and I cannot freaking wait to put that all over my eyes. I am so excited to play with that one. But now I'm going in with a little more of Unusual. So I got my new winter shirts from Book Babe Designs, and I love them so freaking much. I love the t-shirts. They're the Comfort Colors t-shirts, but I love her designs as well. They're so freaking cute and cozy. If I remember, I'll pop one up on the screen, the one I'm wearing right now. But I picked up two t-shirts and a sweater, and I'm super excited to have them. I'm a t-shirt girl. I live in a t-shirt. I like dressing up too, but mostly I just wear t-shirts. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the Glam Light brush and just deepen this up. There's a shade in this Chromebook palette that I really wish, like, I want to just use the palette, and I'm going to, so you guys can see like the complete look. But at the end, when I'm like finishing the look off camera, I might use this shade. It's called Peach Blossom, and it's gonna go so good with this look because it's so freaking pretty. It's like green orange. It's so gorgeous. I'm really loving this matte combo so far, and I really love the new matte formula. It's really easy to work with, and that makes me super happy. But using another E27, I want to go into this shade out here called Dark Winter. It's really pigmented, but I just want to push this in the outer corner and in the back half of the crease and just build this up. Ooh, that brought the depth. Now I'm gonna go in with that shader brush I used for down here, and I just want to place some of this in the outer half. I really love this lipstick as well. It's Unearthed from Fantasy Cosmetica. I bought the Lost Library lipsticks and the singles, like the holochromes, when they had their Black Friday sale. And I'm glad that I picked them up. They have some really fun colors too. Okay, so now using the brush I used that orange with, I'm just picking up a little bit more and taking it kind of up and over this blue. Ooh, I touched my face, but luckily it didn't get on, because I want it to kind of flow with the look a little more. I kind of did the same thing down there as well, But once I like get the shimmer on the lid and I do the liner, it will make a lot more sense. But honestly, this was really easy, like the matte situation. But I'm excited to do the shimmers. So I'm just using my Bella Beauty Bar primer. It's became a favorite. Okay, so this one's pretty like self-explanatory. You probably already know what I'm going to use, which is the blue and the orange. I'm going to use my finger to apply it though. This is the shade Winter Sparks. And I want to put this on this back half. Now, after I like finish the look off camera and come back and show it to you, I will probably add that shade like in the center to make them like go together and mesh better. But that shade is really beautiful. And we all already know how I feel about orange. That one is really pretty too. It's called Sprinkles. Now this look isn't very winter or fall, but it's very me. So now I'm just going to use that E55 to do like the inner corner and stuff. And I'm going to take this blue over a little further. Ooh, that's pretty how those two mixed. It's a really pretty green. And I like that it gave it like a little extra pop of another color. That's super fun. And then I'm going to use my Singe Beauty E01 brush. It's that really cool tapered one I love. And I want to pick up some more of this orange. And I'm just going to spray it with some setting spray. And just plop this right down here. Probably going to do a little of the blue as well, like in the center. I love that so much. I'm going to go in with some of that deep shade that I used and just make sure this outer corner is blended into the mattes. And I love it. I love it so much. I can't wait to see what it looks like all finished. But I'm going to go ahead and finish it up off camera. I think it was like pretty easy to create this. But I can't wait to show you guys the finished look. So I am back and I love the way the look turned out. I think it's so beautiful. The orange waterline is top tier for me. But I use these two hard as a brick liners. This is the KVD one that I just bought in the shade Uranium Orange, and it's already almost impossible to use. I had to break a piece off the top so I could use some of it down low. It's like a very dry formula. This one is from ColourPop and it's discontinued. It's dry because it's really old, but yeah, this is how it turned out. I eventually got the orange in the waterline, but I am using the same lashes as I used in the last look in Au Naturel, and I love them. They're beautiful. They're some of my favorites. But I wanted to show you guys what it looked like before I used Peach Blossom in the center. Watch me screw up this whole look. Funny, not funny. But it's so pretty. Oh. And I just want to see like what this will look like tapped in the center because it's the orange. Can you really see a difference? I mean, you can up close, but I don't know if you guys would see a difference. Maybe slightly. And that's the finished look. I love the way it turned out. And I mean, you can kind of see a slight difference, but I love the color combo. It's very fun. I'm probably the one person that created a summer look with a Christmas palette. Only me. I just, you know, it happens, but I think the look turned out very beautiful. It would be gorgeous with like a orange wing liner if you are somebody who's good at graphic liner. However, I am not. I just edited my video with the Blend Bunny and Lynn's makeup collab, and watching that footage back was hilarious because me with that graphic liner was a nightmare. But let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed out, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this palette. I almost forgot to turn my Christmas tree on because I was over here earlier like getting my lights and stuff situated, and I tripped over a cord because there are cords everywhere. It's such a nightmare. And the light that stands up over here like flew across the room, hit the Christmas tree and all those mushrooms on the end, knocked it all in the floor. So I had to rehang the ornaments on the tree and everything. It was a whole thing. I am so freaking clumsy, and I don't have the time to blame it on today because it's actually not in the middle of the night when I'm filming this. But I hope you guys really love the looks. I really love them both. I think I like this one even more than the first one. But as for the palette, I have not used nowhere near all of the shades, but I've used about half, and I really do enjoy this new formula. I think it's really, really beautiful. The mattes are really easy to blend, but they're also very pigmented. They layer and all of the things. The shimmers are gorgeous. You have some really pretty like metallic shades and duochromes in here, and obviously it's good for more than just like fall and winter. It works for summer too, because look at this look I created. Honestly, you could probably get some really good like spring looks out of this. 4th of July looks. This is an all year palette and it's so fun. She did such a freaking great job. I love the updated packaging as well, and it makes me really excited to see it. And like I mentioned in the intro, she is on a leave till I think it was January 2nd or 4th, but when she does come back, this will be up for pre-order, I'm pretty sure. And I also really love this. I've only used a couple of shades in this palette. I used 2 in this video, but I've used a couple off camera as well. So far so good. These are really, really gorgeous, and I'm happy to have these as well. But let me know your thoughts and whether or not you guys picked this up. My Cosmic Brushes Christmas palette. Oh, that's Safe Light Repair. Safe Light Replace. Sorry, that was Safe Light telling me they would be here in like 25-30 minutes, which sounds good to me. But what I was saying was I'm getting ready to get my Cosmic Brushes Christmas palette in, and I want to compare the two. But let me know if you guys picked them both up, which one's your favorite. Let me know which look was your favorite, and leave me some winter emojis down below. Hell, maybe you should throw some summer in there too, because I mean, this is a summer look. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.